Good morning. Oh, happy day. I hope you're doing good. I'm going to talk to you today about the 3 P's that will help you in telesales or in the face-to-face world of final expense life insurance. I hope this helps you. I'm going to talk to you about the first P. There's going to be 3 of them. Get ready. The first P is purpose. Do you have a deep-seated purpose in what you do? Do you know your purpose in life? Do you know your purpose of getting on that phone? Do you know your purpose when you're face-to-face with your consumer? Do you know why you're there? Does your client know why you're there? Okay, just like a pen has a purpose. My Bic 1.0, let me tell you, it's got a purpose. Okay, my pen, this fancy, pen, my Bic 1.0, let me tell you, it's got a great purpose. It has a great function for me. It writes business. It takes notes. It brings my clients' wishes together on paper and in the telespace. I would rather have a fancy Bic 1.0, which is not fancy, by the way, but I would rather have what I view as a fancy pen. This isn't some like Papermate where you have to take the lid off, the little cap to write business, it's got a clicker, love it. But I'd rather have my Bic 1.0 than some fancy fountain pen that is way more expensive but doesn't function all the time. The purpose of the pen is to get ink out on paper. The purpose of pen is to take the client's wishes and thoughts and articulate them, in a way that you can remember so you don't forget what they want. You don't forget things, but you need a pen that works. That is the purpose of the pen. Have something fancy. Who cares if it doesn't work, right? It's just not good. Know the purpose of who you are, who you serve, but more importantly, know your client's purpose. What do they want you to accomplish? You should be taking on more of a doctor role in your clients' lives. This isn't about being some salesman. This is about meeting their needs, fulfilling their wishes, not yours. So the first P is purpose. And yes, I like my Bic 1.0. Fault me. It is what it is. The second P that I want to chat with you about is patience. Everybody, sometimes we just want to arrive immediately, And through hard work, you can do great things. You really can. But you've got to be patient with yourself. Self-doubt is huge, Feeling like you're not good enough when you're brand new, is going to be debilitating to you at times. You've got to be patient with yourself. You've got to be patient with the process, Make sure you're getting good advice. Make sure you're getting good training from proven power scripts, proven, results from people that are actually getting it done. I say this a million times, vet your trainer. Don't pay for training that you don't vet your trainer. Ask them, how many sales have you made on your own pen using this method in the last month? How many sales have you made using this method on your own pen in the last 3 months? How many sales have you personally made using this method yourself in the last 6 months? Ask those questions, You're going to be, very frustrated if you're following a system from maybe some sources that aren't actually doing it. So just make sure you vet your trainer, but be patient. If you have good training, make sure you're just patient with it, Put the time in, put the grind in so that you can get better and better every day. I am not where I am now in my career because I didn't put the time in, the effort, It's not exactly the most fun thing in the world to study, To practice, drill, and rehearse is not fun. You'd probably rather be doing something else with your life. Watch TV, kick back, do something else. Be patient, but be persistent, Be persistent in your processes. Relax. Make sure you've got good people who have your back. Make sure you've got people that pick up the phone when you call or text that support you in this space. You're going to need it. If you're early on, even if you're experienced, if you're transitioning, you're going to need patience, and you're going to need somebody that can walk you through the landmines of the business so that you don't get hurt, so you get successful as quick as possible. Don't learn the hard way. The last P that I want to talk to you about, the last P is perspective. Perspective. Don't lose perspective. Make sure that you're not just down in the weeds, okay? Get on the mountaintop. Look at the big picture of where you're going, what you're doing, who you're serving. Get perspective. Don't just be all, I'm a salesman, I sell this, I sell that. Granted, that's the byproduct of what we do. But get perspective. Make sure the client understands your unique value proposition in serving them, guarding their families, meeting their needs. Perspective is everything. Don't get into a negative mindset because that person hung up on you, a negative mindset with whatever took place before that you can't control. You can't control those things, you guys. Have perspective. Have the big picture in view. You don't always see from the mountaintops. That's why mentorship is so important. Having good trainers in your life is so important that they can help guide you because they've been there. They've climbed the mountain. They've scaled it. They've got their hands dirty. They've banged their knees up in this business so that you don't have to be in a punishing place. And if you are in a place where you're just getting rocked and you're winded and you're losing gas, you've got somebody like a Sherpa that grabs you and helps you and partners with you to help you be successful. Perspective is everything, and good training and patience is important. But remember the first P, have purpose. The second P, be patient. Get good training, get good skill, but never lose perspective. And if you're starting to lose perspective, reach out. My information's in the description. I hope this brings some value to you today. I know today's going to be a good day for you. It's Friday. It's a big day. Help people. Serve them. Be purposeful in everything you do. Make sure your pin functions. All right? Don't be worrying about these fancy little widgets. Okay? You just get down to the basics. Love on people. Meet their needs. Be intentional in everything you do. Be patient. Okay? You're going to be learning. Not everything happens instantly. Okay? Things don't always happen as quick as you may think, but be patient with the process. But make sure that the process you're using is proven and vetted. I cannot say that enough. A lot of people get in trouble and waste a lot of money on systems and things that they're just not working. It'll get the job done, okay? It's kind of like one-ply toilet paper. Not a lot of fun. Not a big fan of the stuff, okay? You ever have cheap one-ply toilet paper? Yeah, it'll get the job done, but it's going to take a whole lot of paper, okay? When you're dealing with, training that maybe isn't as good, it's kind of like one-ply toilet paper. It'll get it done, but you're going to go through a lot of leads, okay? You're going through a lot of paper to get that same result. No thanks. Take some high-quality two-ply. Sorry for the toilet paper analogy. My wife says I'm horrible at analogies. There you go. There's my horrible analogy for the day. I hope this finds you well. Have an amazing day. Have a better tomorrow. I hope this helps you. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell if you haven't. But take care, people, today. Enjoy what you do. We serve the greatest generation on the planet. Knock it out of the park, you guys. We got a full day ahead of us.